Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. It's Sunday. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Oh, I am so excited to show you what I have been working on all week long. You know, the thing that has consumed me. Does this give you any clue? How about this one? Maybe this one? Or could it be this? I don't know. What about this one? Yeah, I know. I'm combining all of them. You're like, you can't combine them. Well, I can do anything I want with it yarn related, right? I mean, we know how they. Look, I can combine them. I can make things happen, right? I mean, we could do it. It could be a thing. But this one, we got all these colors. So, hi. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Shannon. You've stumbled upon another yarn channel. I love playing with yarn and working with yarn and, you know, all the fun stuff, right? So I am working on this week crocheting. I do both knitting and crocheting. This week, one of the things, it's not the only thing, of course, one of the things that has really gotten me is the blanket that I am making. It is a trip around the world, traditionally a quilt pattern. I have a crochet tutorial out there to do this, and I am making my trip around the world for Camp Boggy Creek, and I will be donating that. I'll be shipping it off to Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too before the end of the year. I'll ship it off sooner because I've got more things going on, right? So I've thrown out a challenge or a crochet along, or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to make one of these blankets and donate it if you don't want to. I'm going to. And I've got all of those colors. Now, the traditional one, the first one that I made, and I still haven't woven in my hands. I'll get them done. Honest, I will. Is this one right here. If I'm feeling all froggy, I might actually insert a better picture. But there's this one. And it is that closer to the max size, the size requirements for Camp Boggy Creek, if you want the child to go home with it, and of course that's what I want, is 35 to 40 inches wide and 40 to 50 inches long. And this one fits quite well into that parameter. Just like I said, I have to weave my hands. So this is all done with solid colors, right? You know, now I've got lots of different bright colors and stuff, but all the colors are solid. So I was really curious what one would look like if I did, you know, this going from the pinks to the purples and the blues and everything, all of those colors. Would they play nicely together or not? And I really didn't know. So, you know, I had to find out. Yes, I did. So I started it. No, I don't have the ends woven in. You guys are awfully judgy today, by the way. Anyway, I don't have the ends woven in, but that's all right. So, shall we see? Look at this. Look at all of those bright and wonderful colors just playing together and everything. Oh my goodness. And of course, I've got a picture and everything in this one too. So this one, I am now what I call filling in the corners. So you'll notice on this edge, I have it as wide as I want it. So I didn't increase any more here. There you go. So on both sides, I've got that flat edge right here. Yes. And I have finished going as long as I want to. Where'd it go? Yeah, here it is. Here. So I finished going as long as I want that. And, you know, it looks different on both sides because of those different cakes of yarn. I mean, isn't that cool? Look at that. I mean, it's just got this fantastic pixelated effect, especially with the randomness of all of these bright colors. I think a child's going to absolutely love it. The Rave Big Twist, the Rave yarn by Big Twist, it's a Joanne exclusive, is wonderful. It's fun to work with. I got it on sale. I went way overboard. Do we notice a theme with that? Yes, we do. So I went overboard and I bought a bunch of them and everything. And then I'm like, I don't really want to do anything with these right now. So then they've been sitting right off camera for quite some time, and they're plastic sleeves and stuff, and there's like this pile right here, you know, it's not that high obviously, but it's a pile of yarn just stacked and everything in all those plastic sleeves that they came in, because I ordered enough that, see, if you ordered 3, they came in the plastic sleeve like that, and I ordered a bunch and they came in the plastic sleeve. So that's fine, they're just sitting there, that's fine. Instead of putting them away, you know, because why would I clean my room? I gotta clean my room. I don't want to clean my room. It's a struggle. It's like the 6-year-old me all over again. No, but I decided to put it to good use and have fun with it and just enjoying everything about it. So the fun part of this pattern, it's you don't have as many ends to weave in as you'd think. Okay, so yeah, I've got the ones on the edge. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the side with the ends. Do you see a ton of ends in there? No, you don't. There's not a ton. Now, granted, I still have to weave them in, but there's not a ton. That's the benefit and the beauty of this pattern. So you're doing the center, right? That's the first square that you do. And then you do these, and you don't cut your yarn. So you have a start end and a tail end. So that's my second round of squares. And then I go for that third round, and you can see we've got all of these squares right here going up like that, right? So there's the third round. Guess how many ends you have there? 2. That's it, which is fantastic. So you continue going like that in a square, and I got some pictures of the square too, but in the square until it's as large as you want it, until that very tippy piece on each one right here on all 4 places is as large as you want it. And then you can start filling in your corners. But wait, I don't want a square. Neither did I. So what I did on that is, you can see this edge square? So then I did here, increased on the very top, went back down to the side, that made this nice edge. Did the same here, increased on the top, went back down the other side. Perfect. Okay, so now I just increased on the top and the bottom. Yay, that's wonderful. Now I'm just gonna finish off the square. So the next thing, right here, all the way up, and my final square will be right there. And then I cut my yarn. Then I start right here. I don't do anything to here. I don't add one. See, I don't want any bigger. And I come here, put one here, go all the way to right here, just put one right there. Then I cut my yarn. And I continue until there's just the one square on the corners. Easy, love it, absolutely love it. So for me, the wonderful benefit of this is I have nowhere near as many ends as I would if I made all the individual squares. I don't have to worry about being as consistent with sewing my stuff together. Sometimes we're really good at sewing things together, sometimes we're not. The other thing too is, I know with this one, it was 195 squares. Okay, these are 9 stitches per square, right? This block, so these blocks are bigger than this block. This block is only 7 stitches. So 195. I know me. I would have all the best of intentions, and I would get the first few rounds with all of those squares, those individual ones ready to sew together. But then I would lose interest. I'm not gonna lie, I would lose interest at 195 squares to try to get them done and then sew them all together. I would lose interest. It would just be a stack of squares that one day I would be trying to do something with. So doing the blanket like this, I got it done. Oh my gosh. Not only did I get it done, I got so inspired and so excited. I started this one. And if you do decide to do this one, because, you know, I'm like all excited over it, use the hashtag JoysTrip, JoysTrip, and that stands for Joy's Trip Around the World blanket. Joy was my mom. She's definitely the inspiration for me to put this forth and have this free tutorial for anybody that wants to do it. It doesn't matter if you donate your blanket, keep it, give it to your friend, give it to your family, keep it for yourself. It does not matter. Did I make it so you could donate it? Sure, but I'm not dictating what you do with your labor and your materials, by no means. Oh, I do have a crochet along. If you send me a picture of your finished blanket by the end of October, I'm going to draw names and you'll have a chance at winning a prize. There you go. Whether you keep it or you give it away, that's up to you. But yeah, so if you're a content creator or anything like that, use the hashtag JoysTrip so I can follow you and I can see what you're doing, because it's fun to see all the different color combinations. I've seen so many Trip Around the World blankets because my mom was the quilter and she made a lot throughout the years. She's no longer with us. This is a memory for her. But I mean, I've seen so many beautiful ones and it's just so much fun. And I'd love to see what color combinations you come up with and how you make your own creation. And I think Mom would love this with all the brights and the cheerful and the happy and the, oh my goodness. I'm excited. I can't wait to finish this and get that one done. And I've got to pretty soon package up my own box to send on to Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too. So then they can do the box openings on Wednesday. Follow Nancy, She's Got Yarn Too. Follow Lynette at Nina's Knots Crochet. Follow Juan the Yarn Addict. Follow Lynette at Charm Granny. So you got Lynanne, Lynette, Nancy, and Juan. And those 4 are the ones are called the Blanket Brigade. They are collecting blankets, telling more stories about it as far as that's concerned. I mean, there is just so much that they're doing. And on Wednesdays, they're doing the blanket openings. And that is alive. You can obviously, if you missed them, go back and watch them and you will see all of the talent that people have made blankets and sent them in. It is spectacular. And some people, like me, have created tutorials that you can follow and make your own blanket. It doesn't matter. The inspiration is so worth the time to sit and watch those videos. So every Wednesday they do openings and they bounce between channels. So that's why I was saying those 4 channels. I'll link them down below so you can get more information. Make a blanket, have fun, throw some color into your life, whatever that happens to be. That's what I like. I think that's the part that I like the absolute best about crafting, is the chaotic colors and the combinations I can come up with. If you didn't know, I am prior military and there's a lot of years I didn't get to wear the colors I wanted to. So I'm making up for it. Yeah, so I mean, it's just like color explosion beyond belief. That is 100% it. And having a blast. So when we're looking at, or when I'm thinking about the blankets for the children at Camp Boggy Creek, they're like 6 or 7 years old to 17, right? So you got that range, male and female, boys and girls. And when I'm thinking of it, I want fun. I want just makes your brain explode with excitement and color. And, you know, some of the blankets have texture, right? All of the different things that would just make somebody just light up with joy. So I have no issues making blankets because I'm so passionate about all the colors. And I also, if you've not been around, I make up stories in my head. 100%. I make up the stories on what the child will, what the reaction will be when they see the blanket, what that will mean to them. And every time I think about it, there's a different story, right? So I look at it like that, even though I know I'll probably never see one of the children that gets the blankets or anything like that. I come up with nice, happy stories and what it means to them of their memento and keepsake that they get to take home with them. And then the extra added joy, as this blanket being named after my mom, her name was Joy, being named after my mom and in memory of her, I would love it if not just myself is making blankets to donate to Camp Boggy Creek with this particular pattern, but other people join in with me. And I believe each cabin holds 10 kits, and I would love it if enough of these blankets get sent that 1 or 2 cabins get to be filled up with just Joy's Trip. I think that would be absolutely wonderful. It would be like getting a hug from not only you for making it, but also from my mom, you know, so it would just be that extra love and everything as far as that's concerned. And that's where I'm going. So you can see why this is the thing that has consumed me this week. This is the project. I mean, as you can see, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's just so fun. It's amazing. And I am thrilled. So please join me. Let me know if you are joining, and yeah, so I can cheer you on and you can cheer me on, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.